How we view our identity varies from culture to culture. We often think our way is the only way, the best way, the natural way, but it is not.
Claire and I.
Thousands of people experience this concept of coming out.
Coming out experience. I wasn't out in high school at all. I dated a bunch of girls. I'm very much
I all starts out when I was about 13, 14, and I'm gay. It feels so good to say. I think I was in denial for most of my adolescence, but I thought I wanted to be instead I I'm bisexual.
There are two kinds of identity. The first is one that a person is born with, which is passed down generationally from parent to child. This includes a person's ethnicity and nationality. The second identity, also known as horizontal identity, is one that a person can choose. Horizontal identities are one that a person has to discover on their own, like sexuality and gender. Unlike a person's biological makeup, horizontal identities are not entirely accepted by society and are ones that people have always tried to cure. In this episode of Identity, we'll meet Spencer, a transgender man. We'll explore what defines his identity and the reasoning behind his life-changing decision. Stay tuned. This is Spencer.
Come here, Anna. Come here to mommy.
Although Spencer was born a female,
You can do it. Come on, Anna.
he now identifies as male and uses he, him, his pronouns. Since his transition, his identity has become a dynamic feature for his character.
A friend of mine asked me what my goals were for the semester. I was like, excuse you, that's a very deep question. I don't like that. And I was like going through like the list of like things that I like want to accomplish over the course of the semester. And by the end of it, I was just like, I just want to like walk at graduation feeling content. And I think that's like what it means to me, just like to like walk at graduation and like live the rest of my life feeling like content with like who I am as a human and the way that people see me and the way that I like treat myself as a being and being true to myself and whatnot. Oh, I hate this part so much. Oh, it's testosterone. Don't really like needles so much now. Not really my favorite thing in the world. I'm on a lower dosage for right now, so I'm not taking as much as I will, and I'm taking it more frequently. And then in about a month, I will go up in dose, and take more of it every week. So like just once a week instead of like once every 5 days.
Spencer injects himself with testosterone, a hormone that is produced naturally by males.
I was told eventually this will become easier and I will look more graceful doing it. Don't know that I buy it, but I'm inclined to believe.
Testosterone works to suppress his female characteristics and to promote masculine features that he cannot produce himself, like muscle definition, bone mass, and a deeper voice.
The voice is it feels different to talk, not by like a lot by any means. Like no real like drastic changes. But my muscles were the biggest, most like physical thing because they're right there. They got bigger. Swole. Oof. Ooh, a lot of pressure. It's essentially going through puberty, like what guys did when they were like in their teens, I'm just like doing now, except I'm a big kid. It's not as acceptable. Done.
Feeling more manly?
Yeah. Gotta punch someone in the face. I don't know. That's gross looking. My hope is that over the summer I'm able to have top surgery. As for physical changes, that's like as far as I've gone. Yeah, that's as far as I've gotten. Top surgery is the next step for me.
The word transgender or trans is an umbrella term for people whose gender identity is different from the sex assigned to them at birth. Because of this, transgender people undergo many struggles every day. One of which is clothing. In order to feel comfortable in clothes, many transgender males wear binders, which is an undergarment worn under the shirt and is used to conceal female body parts.
I didn't do that, so wear a hat. Binders were meant to be because a lot of times people were like so disgusted with themselves and they would put ace bandages around or like wrap anything like tape. They would like tape themselves down so that it could be really flat. And the level of like lacking in health that is just so bad. It's so dangerous and it's so unsafe. And it like, it could not be worse for you to like, they're like, oh my goodness, to like wrap yourself up in an ace bandage and just like pull really tight and just hope that it works.
Another struggle that Spencer had to overcome was the process of changing the name that was given to him at birth.
My birth name is Anna.
Anna, look at mommy.
And I was named after my mom's grandmother. And I love that. Like, I love that I was named after that. And for some reason, the name Spencer just kind of always, like, sat with me. I have no idea why. I don't know what it is. It's, like, a very random name. It's not Jewish in any way, which is also kind of comical to me. So I changed my name, and I just wanted like something more gender neutral because it was never like clear to me what gender I identified with. It was never like the most easy thing for me to pick up on.
Despite the fact that the LGBTQ community has seen social and legal progress, transgender people still face discrimination in many areas of life. This includes work, school, housing, and especially public accommodations.
Bathrooms are a really big societal problem. Super uncomfortable for me. I hate going to the bathroom publicly. I never used to either. Now, I literally there have been times since school started that I've come back here in the middle of my day to go to the bathroom because it's so uncomfortable. It's you just don't know what people are gonna do and how people are gonna react. So I would say bathrooms are the biggest, most prevalent binary part of society, and it's on both sides. It's not just conservatives. It's society as a whole has this binary that still exists. I definitely don't think that there's enough representation in the media. I think there's next to none in comparison to the amount of representation that almost I'm gonna say a word and it's gonna be blunt, but it's not I don't mean it in the most intense way of saying it, but it's almost toxic how much representation there is for the possibility that you might just be a straight cis human being and very comfortable in the body that you exist in. I think I use the word toxic because I think it's it's unnerving for the rest of the kids who are walking around thinking this is what I have to be, this is all I am, and this is the only option. And I think that's really, 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 really scary and super toxic for the world that we live in.
When we come back, we'll take a look at how both Abby and Spencer have found the strength to deal with their daily struggles and personal identities.